Welcome to Wisdomium channel. Our channel introduces quotes for high-end minds.
Benjamin Franklin quotes,
"By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail." Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning. 3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. Well done is better than well said. Guests, like fish, begin to smell after 3 days. He that can have patience can have what he will. Energy and persistence conquer all things. Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let every new year find you a better man. Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight. I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. To succeed, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do at conclusions. To find out a girl's faults, praise her to her girlfriends. Speak little, do much. Happiness depends more on the inward disposition of mind than on outward circumstances. You only have the right to pursue happiness. You have to catch it yourself. Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of. If you would be loved, love and be lovable. He who falls in love with himself will have no rivals. The happy state of matrimony is, undoubtedly, the surest and most lasting foundation of comfort and love. Content makes poor men rich. Discontent makes rich men poor. On sex with an older woman, and as in the dark, all cats are gray, the pleasure of corporal enjoyment with an old woman is at least equal, and frequently superior, every knack being by practice capable of improvement. While we may not be able to control all that happens to us, we can control what happens inside us. Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame. If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some, for he that goes a-borrowing goes a-sorrowing.
how many quotes you know? What's the quotes you liked more? Don't forget to subscribe. We have honor to join us.
I will tell you how to become rich. Close the doors. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. Forecasts may tell you a great deal about the forecaster. They tell you nothing about the future. Widespread fear is your friend as an investor because it serves up bargain purchases. Whether we're talking about socks or stocks, I like buying quality merchandise when it is marked down. Speculation is most dangerous when it looks easiest. You do things when the opportunities come along. I've had periods in my life when I've had a bundle of ideas come along and I've had long dry spells. If I get an idea next week, I'll do something. If not, I won't do a damn thing. No matter how great the talent or efforts, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. We never want to count on the kindness of strangers in order to meet tomorrow's obligations. When forced to choose, I will not trade even a night's sleep for the chance of extra profits. The best chance to deploy capital is when things are going down. The most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Never invest in a business you cannot understand. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source. Don't pass up something that's attractive today because you think you will find something better tomorrow. Rule number 1. One is never lose money. Rule number 2 is never forget rule number 1. Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. If you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get.
How many quotes you know? What's the quotes you liked more?
Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol, morphine, or idealism. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. Thinking is difficult, that's why most people judge. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. I shall not commit the fashionable stupidity of regarding everything I cannot explain as a fraud. Everything that irritates us about others can lead to an understanding of ourselves. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. To ask the right question is already half the solution of a problem. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence. Understood, it becomes a living experience. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. I don't aspire to be a good man. I aspire to be a whole man. What you resist persists. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. The universe is transformation. Life is opinion. He who lives in harmony with himself, lives in harmony with the universe. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Pain is just a rough sensation in the body, nothing more or less. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. Confine yourself to the present. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. You're better off not giving the small things more time than they deserve. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Begin. To begin is half the work, let half still remain. Again begin this, and thou wilt have finished. Life is short, the fruit of this life is a good character and acts for the common good. Stay calm and serene, regardless of what life throws at you. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter. Do not be wise in words, be wise in deeds. Considering your love for me, which I feel so lucky to have. Give yourself a gift, the present moment. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Failure is the foundation of success. To know how to be content with what you have is to be rich. Those who know do not speak, those who speak do not know. The wise man teaches by his actions, not by his words. Life is a succession of natural changes. Do not resist, for this will only generate worries. Let reality be reality. Let things happen naturally. Worry about what others think, and you will always be their prisoner. Nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. Silence is a source of great strength. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Non-being is the greatest joy. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. By letting it go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. But when you try and try. The world is beyond the winning. If you would take, you must first give. This is the beginning of intelligence. If you realize that all things change, there is nothing you will try to hold on to. If you are not afraid of dying, there is nothing you cannot achieve. People, in their handlings of affairs, often fail when they are about to succeed.
Never give up. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse. But the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. I think everybody can be successful if you really try hard. We are never short of money. We lack people with dreams who can die for those dreams, who can die for those dreams. Once in your life, try something. Work hard at something. Try to change. Nothing bad can happen. The very important thing you should have is patience. If you don't give up, you still have a chance. Forget about your competitors. Just focus on your customers. If you want to win in the 21st century, you have to empower others, making sure other people are better than you are. Then you will be successful. The opportunities that everyone cannot see are the real opportunities. If you want to grow, find a good opportunity. Today, if you want to be a great company, think about what social problem you could solve. Opportunity lies in the place where the complaints are. If you want your life to be simple, you shouldn't be a leader. A leader should be visionary and have more foresight than an employee. Luck is very important. Of course, you can't wait for luck because it won't come. While you start a journey, luck may eventually come to you. If you want to be successful, learn from the other people's mistakes. Don't learn from the successful stories. No matter how smart you are, you will encounter mistakes. No matter what your current condition, how or where you grew up, or what education or training you feel you lack, you can be successful in your chosen endeavor. It is spirit, fortitude, and hardiness that matter more than where you start. You never know how much you can do in your life. Stay hungry and follow your dream. Failure is the road you will travel to success. Just be sure to take the correct exit. If you've never tried, how will you ever know if there's any chance? Never, ever compete on prices. Instead, compete on services and innovation. Customers first, employees second, shareholders third. You should learn from your competitor but never copy. Copy and you die.
Don't forget to subscribe and join our family.